Good day, dear children. Have a pleasant day today. Today we will learn social studies. So before starting the chapter, I would like to ask you all some questions. So my question is, when we look up at the night sky, what do we see, children? We can see the moon and the stars, twinkling stars. Have you heard the rhyme? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Have you heard? Yes. Have you ever thought why these stars are twinkling? Because these stars are very hot burning gases. Also, these stars we can see at night. Then what do we see in the morning sky? We can see the sun. Okay. Do you know, children, the sun is also a star. It also gives us heat and light, isn't it? Then why it is looking bigger compared to the stars? The sun is looking bigger. Why it is looking bigger? Because it is nearer to our planet Earth. Earth is a planet where we are living. This all we learned in second standard. Do you remember? Yes. So in this chapter we will learn about all these in detail. So the name of the chapter is Our Universe. Come, let's start. In this chapter we will learn about the universe, the solar system and the movements of the earth. If you look at the sky through a telescope, you will see a vast space. This is our universe. The universe contains thousands of stars that we can see, then planets and other heavenly bodies. A large group or cluster of stars is called a galaxy. So what do you mean by galaxy? A large group or cluster of stars is called a galaxy. Cluster means a group. There are many galaxies in the universe. So we have learned about universe. Universe contains what all things, and what do you mean by galaxy? Now, definitely one doubt will come to our mind. Who made this universe? How was the universe formed? All these stars, heavenly bodies, who formed all these things? Definitely a doubt will come to your mind, isn't it? So, let us listen to that story. How was the universe formed? Many years ago, there was a big explosion or a bang, and a huge fireball was created. A big ball made of fire was created. The fireball spread out over a vast space. As it slowly cooled down, tiny particles were formed. Over many thousands of years, these particles came together to form the heavenly bodies. So what do you mean by heavenly bodies? The sun, the planets and the stars in the sky together we will call as heavenly bodies. So this is how the universe was formed. This idea is known as Big Bang theory. This picture shows you the solar system. It includes the sun, the 8 planets, their moons or satellites and pieces of rock and dust. The sun lies at the center of the solar system. Look at this picture, children. The orange color big circle is the sun. It lies at the center of the solar system. After the sun, the most important members of the solar system are its planets. We learned last year. Do you remember? How many planets are there? There are 8 planets. What are they? They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. Look at here. The blue color is the Earth, 3rd planet. Why we are learning more about Earth? Because we are living in a planet, beautiful planet Earth. The word planet comes from a Greek word which means wanderer. All the planets in the solar system move around the Sun at different distances and speed. And the path we have learned, each planet move around the sun in different path, different road. We have learned last year. What is that path called? That path is called an orbit. Next we will learn about movements of the earth. There are two kinds of movements. The first one is rotation and the second one is revolution. What do you mean by rotation? The earth spins round and round on an imaginary line called its axis. If it rotates its own axis, it is known as rotation. That movement is known as rotation. If the earth, also we know that all the planets and satellites also revolve round the sun in its own path, that we have seen in the last picture, isn't it? So that movement is known as revolution. If the earth rotates in its own axis, it is known as rotation, and if it moves revolve round the sun, it is known as revolution. When you look at the night sky, which other shining object besides the star do you see? You can see the moon, isn't it, children? Many planets in the solar system have small companions called satellites moving around them. Just like that, our Earth, the planet which we live in, also have one companion. That means friend. That is known as moon or moon. The moon which we can see along with the stars is the satellite of our planet Earth. The Earth has only one satellite, the moon, which shines in the sky at night. The sun is the only body in the solar system that has its own light. Then how the planets and satellites will shine in the sky? They shine because they reflect the light of the sun. So at the end of this chapter, we will recollect what all we learned in this chapter. First we learned about our universe. Then what do you mean by galaxy? Then how the universe was formed. Then about the solar system. Then the different two movements of the earth, rotation and revolution. So this chapter is over. Try to do the exercises in the worksheet given. Thank you.